I'm a biologist and also a teacher, and I desired, as many Brazilian people probably do, to be a public servant and also to have a stable life.
She had already been approved on the exam, and we were doing crusades. We were doing crusades all the time, and I would always call her in the afternoon for us to pray, right? I acted like Prophet Daniel did, 3 prayers per day, and I still do that.
I wasn't called. I had to wait for almost 2 years. The government authorities changed. The government also changed. I didn't have any hope of being called. When it was 6 days before the extension of the deadline for the calling of tenders, I received a phone call. They wanted me to go there very quickly and present my exams. And I was really amazed. I started working, but not exactly in the place that I had, really imagined. I always wanted to work in a place that was near my house.
She worked far away from home, and I thought that situation was really very hard on her.
I always arrived late at the service, or sometimes I didn't even go, and it took its toll on the quality of my spiritual life. Ever since I started in 2007 until 2011, every time I requested to be reallocated near my house, they would always send me to a faraway place. They never met the expectations of my heart. In 2011, I was watching the Faith Show. I remember that when Dr. Soares made the appeal for the sponsorship, he said, "You who are in distress, who need a financial blessing or something related to your professional life, you can change your life. You just have to become a sponsor of the work of the Lord, and God will certainly plead your case."
I became a sponsor too, and in my house, my whole family has become a sponsor of the Faith Show program. And we got to encounter a real God, a God that does wonders, a living God. Until then, I knew a lukewarm God, but our God makes all the difference.
I took possession that day. I told God that that particular sponsorship was to change my professional life, and I wanted the transformation. I understood that God was speaking to me like this: "Look, you are having a problem with the distance to work. However, how many people can't go to church because they live in countries where they can't go because the gospel is persecuted?" Or then in the month of November of the same year, I took part once again for the 4th time of the internal relocation, and there were lots of people taking part on that day, and I was the last one to be called to occupy the vacancies at that time. I couldn't even believe when the person called me and he said, "I'll be honest, this is quite a great blessing that you're receiving. Some people have a seniority of 10 years and were never called, but you were after 4 years." And I went exactly where I wanted, the place that I wanted, near my house. So I said, "Glory to God."
The family concerns finally came to an end.
I don't even get stuck in the traffic. The traffic is always on the opposite side.
Her quality of life improved, her self-esteem as well. And now she's available to do the things that she likes, to be with the family, to have fun, to attend the church as well.
Besides being transferred to a place that was near my house, he also improved my financial life. My salary started to increase gradually ever since that time until today, and it's yet to be increased again next year. And I have increased the sponsorship. I increase the sponsorship gradually when I have a raise, as a thanksgiving offer to the Lord. I'm very happy with God and what He has done in my life.
It's like this, brethren.